start the first look, we're gonna go in with the Maybelline Nudes palette, and we're gonna take that lighter shade right there, and we're just gonna place this in the crease. This is just gonna help all of your colors to blend seamlessly and gradiently. Then we're gonna take this color Inked in Pink. It is a Maybelline Color Tattoo, and we're going to lay it as a base for our next color. Next, we're gonna place this L'Oreal Infallible shadow in Amber Rush right over top of that beautiful pink that we just laid down. This is a gorgeous color, and it really stays all day without creasing, especially if you place a base under it. It's gonna be flawless and gorgeous and not disappoint. Then I'm gonna go in with this nice chocolatey brown color, and I'm going to start placing that on the outer corner and really just start working that in. I'm concentrating this brown mostly on the outer corner, but I am bringing it all the way into the inner corner. This is just going to make it look a lot more smoky and blown out and just better. Feel free to pack on as much color as you want. It's really personal preference when it comes to that. Then I'm just going to highlight the brow bone with a white shade. It's just a matte white, has no shimmer in it whatsoever. Highlighting the brow bone really brings it all together and helps your shadow blend even more. So I'm just going to take that chocolate brown shade and just start smoking out the lower lash line. Take your time down here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want any harsh lines either. So you really want it to be nice and gradient and beautiful. I'm connecting that to the upper lid, and then I'm going to go in with this beautiful shade by CoverGIrl. This is called Champagne, and I'm just going to highlight those inner corners. And you can double this as a highlight. So I'm just gonna take this on my fan brush and just start working that right on the cheekbones. I love highlights. I am also wearing Jaclyn Hill's Champagne Pop. If you guys wanna see a video on that, let me know down in the comments and I will show you it all in its amazingness. I'm just gonna prep the lashes, and then I'm just going to go in with the Ardell Demi Wispies. These are my favorite lashes of life. They're not too much, but they're not too less. They are the perfect amount of drama and gorgeousness, except for this one lash had an issue. It was like all weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline color in 920 and then a Maybelline gloss right over top of that. So it's a nice nude lip, perfect for any occasion. Now that your first look is all finished, this is a nice soft look. We're gonna move on to look number 2, which is also, once again, a drugstore look, and then look 3 is more of a higher end option. So first I'm just going to prep my lid, and I'm just gonna use the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk for this. Then I'm gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Shadow in the color Iced Latte. This is a gorgeous color if you just kind of want to wake up the eye for any occasion, even if it's just to go to work. This is a gorgeous shade. It is life. I love to put this all over the lid, and it just wakes up your eye and it looks like you got an amazing night's rest, even if you maybe didn't. Now I'm gonna go in with this cooler toned brown, and I'm going to place this on the inner and outer portions of the eye and then just start blending that inward.
Sit here thinking of you. Maybe I'm painting blue. What I want to do is show your love.
I'm concentrating this brown on the inner and outer corners and then just kind of sculpting out the crease area with whatever's remaining on the brush. I'm not adding anything new to it. I'm just kind of dragging the color in the crease so that it just makes that nice, soft kind of cut crease. It's obviously not a cut crease, but it gives you the same type of look without being so dramatic and harsh. So that's what I'm doing. Then I'm gonna go in with this darker brown, and I'm going to start placing that on the inner and outer corners. Any makeup look that you want to achieve is really just by layering the right colors together. So as long as you do that, you should have an amazing makeup look, and it should be perfectly blended every single time. If you just layer a bunch of browns on top of each other and then put a little bit of black to define it, you should have the perfect makeup look every time if you're a neutral kind of girl. If you want to play with color, you can do the same thing with color. Just make sure you do all the same color. Okay, just a little tip of the day. Now I'm going to go in with that black in the Nudes palette, and I'm just going to place that on the inner and outer corners once again, and I'm just going to make that nice and sultry and smoky, and I think this has to probably be my favorite look of all of them that I did. I'm just going to refresh that ice latte on the lid and then just place that right on the inner corner and the brow bone. Now I'm going to mix the dark brown and the black, and I'm just going to go on the inner and outer corners once again. I want the top to match the bottom to match the top. Then I'm going to go in with this smaller brush, and I'm just going to place the black right at the lower lash line on the inner and outer corners, and then just kind of blend that all in. If you get it in the center, don't really worry about it, because we're going to place this iced latte right in the center, just so it all matches and it all blends nicely together. And then I'm going to go in with my blending brush that we used previous and just kind of blend that all together so it doesn't look harsh. Now I'm going to add a wing on it. You can add a bigger wing if you want to. I personally have smaller eyes, so if I add a thick wing, it looks like my eyes completely disappear. However, I love big, thick wings on girls with larger eyes. So feel free to do that. It will look amazing. If you have larger eyes, it will look bomb.com. Now I'm just placing this NYX color, oh, I don't remember the name, but it's a soft matte lip cream, and it's just like a perfect 90s lip. I will put it on the screen, or I will link it down below as always. So this is your look 2, completely finished. Now for look number 3, we're gonna go in with my favorite palette of life. This is the Smashbox Double Exposure. Yes, I almost forgot what it was called. Double Exposure palette, and I'm going to take that darker brown, and I'm just going to start working that right into the crease. I'm taking small amounts and then I'm building it up. That way we don't get a ton of product, and sometimes if you put too much product down, it will stick, and then you will have a really hard time blending that out. So we're just starting small and gradually building up. Then I'm gonna take that nice cranberry shade and mix it with that brown, and we're gonna start working that on the outer corner, and we are flicking that color upward to give a nice cat eye shape. And then we're just going to blend all of that out. We're kind of cutting the crease with this, but once again, it's not a full-on cut crease. It's just giving that illusion. Now I'm going to kind of mix these colors and just kind of custom create a nice lid shade. I think I do throw the CoverGIrl Champagne or Ice Latte, one of those, over top because I just wanted it a little bit more pigmented with a white shade. But I'm going to press that into the eye socket, and that's going to create that nice distinctive line between your crease shade and your lid shade. Goodness gracious, get it together. And obviously I haven't been feeling so well, so I haven't been resting well, so I look a little crazy, so sorry about it. Then I'm just going to take that black and again just keep working that into the outer corner. Don't get discouraged by any means at all. This is just kind of trial and error, so just go ahead and blend. If you are blending between each step, obviously see all those brushes. If you're blending between each step, you should have no problem whatsoever creating this look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go in with Iced Latte and just kind of press that all over the lid. If you press your shadow versus swiping, you're gonna get the best color payoff. So I'm gonna go back in with that black and just kind of deepen up that crease area. And then I'm going to drag it a little bit into the inner corner. I have no previous product. I'm just using whatever's left on the brush to drag that right on the inner corner. Now I'm just taking that black and I'm just going to start blending that right under the lower lash line, because you can't have your lower lash line bare, it just looks naked, I'm afraid. I'm gonna go in with one of those lighter colors and highlight that inner corner. I am going to link my Bombshell look down below because I really think that that is a perfect look for an event or a wedding or anything. So that will be linked down below if you want to take a look. Now this step is completely optional. This is just a glitter liner and I just went ahead and put that right over as we would line the eyes. Then I'm going in with this NYX Roll-On Shimmer in the color Platinum. I just really felt like those inner corners needed a nice pop of extra goodness. I'm going to go in with this NYX Matte Red. I don't know what it's called. But yes, it is a NYX Matte Red, and this is your third and final look. You can glam it up, or at the end I do show you that I paired it with a nude lip, and my personal preference is I like nude lips a lot better. So as you can see, that is the nude. I don't like red. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Please like if you did like. Please subscribe if you want to see more of me. And I'll see you next time. Bye guys.